Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Timberborn. It's been a while, I will admit, but I think we need to get a few building situations going here, get this a little bit progressed before the release of version 1, the official release of Timberborn. So, once again, like I said, it's been a while, so we got a lot to catch up on. One of the things that I would like to focus on in this episode is to actually try and get, well, these beautiful little tubeways done, and then I would also like to just work with the food. Now, as you can see, we do have quite a bit of backup eggplants here, and we've got some algae now, and there's canola seeds, so that would mean that we need to get some production going. We do have a drought coming up very soon. So that means tonight, when the sun goes down, we need to switch off all of these water pumps as well. Now, let me just have a look here. I think we need to get a few. I think we're going to need one more just to get on top here to get this built. Then we also need to have the same done on this side. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to build it. Yeah, over here will be necessary as well. So let's just get those up there. Something like so. Get a little pathway for them there. There you go. And then naturally, I suppose we'll have to actually get ourselves up here to do these over here. Now that's going to be quite an interesting one, isn't it? Right, so to get the food going is we're going to need more power. As you can see, these over here work with water flow, and that is not going to help us with the fermenting of the mushrooms. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add something like that. Should be okay, I believe. So we are going to need an engine. Where can we place the engine? I think the best place we can put the engine right now is over there. So you can just bring down a power shaft this way. Yeah, I think that is going to be necessary. So we'll have to just cut this one off for a second. But that is perfectly fine, not a problem. Are they done working yet? Nope, they're going to go stop working right now. There you go. So let's just pause these. They are not going to be very efficient any longer. These ones will just limit, just switch them off as well. They don't have to work any of. Yeah, don't take no waters. Not sure how long this one is going to be. I guess we'll see as soon as the drought actually hits. What else do we need over here? I think that's it. Right. So, back to this. We have our supply over there. Then we need an oil press. That one can stand over there. And I think maybe we'll have a food factory as well, but I do believe that we are short on one little line over here as well. So that should actually cover it. I don't know if this is going to cover both, but let's hope so. If not, we'll just make another one. That should do the trick. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so that is obviously going to produce. I'd say let's do the eggplants over here. And this one right over here is obviously going to do an oil press, so it's going to do whatever is required there. I mean, it's not like I have a lot to do right now, so I am going to just check on the water sources. Okay, so we don't have any water flowing through here right now, which is perfectly fine. Good. Can we get up here? I guess we can get up here from over here, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm just going to remove that path. Because we need, once again, we need to get up there. So we'll do this one like so. And then up to there. My chair is being all weird. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Yes, it's a bit of a surprise to me as well that I am doing this right now. I just thought, you know what? We love this game so much. We're just gonna continue here and try and get a few things going for them. Alright, so food once again is essentially our problem. That is the only edible food they have. So we need to really work on producing food over here. So I'm going to up the priority on these. And maybe we'll just completely make this like so they can really start working on it. Okay, once again, we have an engine here. So this is going to help out quite a bit. We still need to figure something out about this though. Oh geez, I forgot to set this up. Oh no. Okay, that's bad. So close above contamination of, there you go, that is essentially all we want. Once again, I haven't been around these ear parts for quite a while, so yeah. I think I messed that one up a bit. Forgot to set that up. Alright, so that is going to be what's needed over there. Now, when a bad tide hits, this is still going to be a mess. But there's so much fertile land over here, so we need to use this. Which leaves us with this situation over here. That is exactly what we need to get going as well somewhere in the future. I'm going to plan it out right now. Not 100% sure if this is going to work, but I do have an idea. Okay. Landscaping, we're going to need levees. Obviously, we always need levees. We need this to be 4 high. Now, that is a lot. That really is a lot. Okay, so we're going to do 4 high. We are coming this direction. Whoops. Just need to keep an eye on the food and the water over there. Okay, so I'm going to quickly plan this out and then I will get back to you. Alright, so it's going to be something like this. Yeah, it's a lot of building that's going to go into that. But yeah, it will be something like this. And then I'll just have to clear this out. So I believe that I can do it from this side actually. So I'm going to just add a staircase over there. Once again, whether this is going to work or not, I am not 100% sure. We'll have to see when we get there, I suppose. But yeah, so this is going to block off water over here. I want it to be about... maybe we should just let it fall up completely. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe. Right, so let's have a look here. I'll get back to this when this is necessary. At the moment, it's not really, so I think that's fine. That's not a problem. All of these are still switched off. Good. Don't want that to be a problem. I need to remove this. Thank you very much. And then I suppose on this side we can just... no, let's just rather remove that one. I was about to say to just do it from inside of the canal, but I don't feel like that's a good idea. Yeah, it should be okay. Right, and then we need one of these to go over there, and then once they're done taking that one out, it does seem like they're making progress here, so that's good. Food is looking okay-ish. I'm pretty sure it will get better once we have this going. Now, naturally, this completely halts our... Can actually do that. Let's do that. So we need to remove that over there. With the power line going... Okay, as soon as they're done... Ooh, that's going to be a situation, isn't it? Okay, let's have them finish that, but we'll have to do a little step over that one as well. So we're going to do one there, and then it will come... Ooh. I guess. I mean, we can always just do a little jump over here. Something like so. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Let's do it like that. No need for this one though. Yep. There we go. That's better. Because then they can still get to this one over here. And then once they're done there, we can just add in one of the same on this side. So just a little staircase over there. At the moment, they still have quite a bit to do. Doesn't seem like I have any gears. Why would that be? Okay, well, they are making gears, so that's good. The problem is that we're not having... Yeah, we don't have enough planks being created, so I guess that's where the problem goes in as well. Okay, so we are filled up on our eggplants, so what I'm thinking is to add just a few extra here. Just 1 or 2. Yep, that should do the trick. Just 2 more. As for you, you are going to be for them eggplants as well. And you will be for them eggplants as well. Good stuff. We are... I'm not sure if we're going to make it with the water, but it does seem okay at the moment still. I think the water's still looking fine. Just need to keep an eye on this as well, because I've stopped the pods way back when I was still playing this. Stop the pods. Okay, so we're out of all of this. These are empty, so it's just basically that's remaining. Okay. I mean, we can switch it back on if it is necessary. There's still some water in there, but we'll see. Now, I've also made a bit of changes here. Just added these, trying to see if we can actually go this one. So this is closing it when the contamination is high. I would like to keep the water basically at this level. So it's going to be this deep all the time, essentially. All right. Yeah, so that is going to fill up with the bad side. That is going to run this way. That is going to be what we're going to do there. Then, not exactly sure how we're going to do that part, but as soon as we have enough... Yeah, we'll have to figure something. I'll see if it works. I'm not exactly sure, to be quite honest. I think I'm busy over-engineering, overthinking this, but we do need to get this going. Okay, so we have one of these going now. That is good. Got ourselves an engine running. That is beautiful. Exactly what we need. Now, as soon as these are done, it is going to be great. We are going to be able to build a bunch of... Well, not a bunch of... We'll just do the little rampy over there, like we did over here. And then we can stop producing those eggplants, because we have a lot of eggplants going in now. Just waiting on our ladders to be built over there. As you can see, this is going really good. It's producing a lot of food at the moment. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's looking okay. Alright, so we just about made it through with the water. Really low. But I mean, this is perfectly good. We are doing good now. Also built this now, so that is looking great. Just waiting on the gears and materials to get these lovely ones completed as well. But that is going to stop producing now as well, so that is beautiful. Loving it. Just need to connect the engine up and finish up our little food factories, etc, etc. Then it's good. I've added an extra one over here. We need to really keep an eye on the water. Really need to get that up so that we don't have to work so on very slim margins, I suppose. All right, so that is running again, which is good. So that's going to power up a few things on this side again. Nice. It's looking a bit better. Obviously, it's always a little bit touch and go at the start when we have to redo the water. It's going to be still a little bit of a situation, but I guess we can get back up to it again. Okay, beautiful. Now, what I would like to do is I'm going to switch these back on now. We need a few extra little beavers over here. Don't want it to be too many of them, but we can get that going again. And then this is still going good, so they are still building quite nicely over here. I think they can go all the way to here now, I guess, which is lovely. That's good, so they can just do that last part. No, they can actually do it all the way to up there. Just that little part over there that's going to be missing, so that's fine. We'll get that built. Okay, water is back up above 100, nearly 200. That is good. Now let's see here. Got a large water wheel, but we don't really have enough space for larger water wheels, to be quite honest. Nice, we got our oil press done. That is beautiful, loving it. Do we have enough of... do we have storage for food rations yet? I don't think so. Okay, so that is going to be something we're going to do next as well. I think a good little spot for that is going to be over here. We don't really use this area, so I mean, it's quite necessary to get that as well. So let's just plan that out. I'd say like so, so we can actually have the storage right there. Do we have storage for the oil though? I don't think we do. Where do you store the... well, I'm just going to quickly check this. Okay, so that also needs to go into one of these tanks, so I can add a tank. Ooh, this is getting tight over here, isn't it? Okay, let's just clear out a few of these again. Maybe just those three should be good. Yeah, it should work quite fine. Now these over here are going to store the food rations, those over there. Don't think that's going to be enough though, but we can start off with that. I think that should do. Yeah, that should do it. I think that should be just fine. Wonderful, our production over here is up and running, so we can now ferment our mushrooms. We can now have power to... that's working quite good actually. Yeah, that's great. And then we can do this one. I would like to actually have someone work there. That is important work. Now, where are you taking away from? Not 100% sure where they're taking away from, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so that is built over there. What seems to be the matter? You guys are just sitting around. I guess you don't have anything to chop down at the moment, so let me see here. Cut trees. Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's exactly what's going on here. So just cut down those as well, please. Thank you. We can definitely turn this into one of those, so let's just see. Yeah, that's good. But what I would like to do is we need to start removing... I don't really see the point in just removing it. Alright, so I'm going to move one of you guys over here. So just take your little stash and make your way over here. So wood, lumberjack. So once again, I've said this before, that I do understand that I can just turn down the levels, but I do enjoy having the full view of everything. So I'd rather just like zoom in and get down below and see what's going on there than having to switch that off. This is going to be one heck of a project, to be quite honest. But we are making good progress, I would say. Things are looking good. I am going to just uppitize this because I feel like that is quite important. Yeah, looking great. Alright, so it is a bit far away, but I do see some potential here for good water over here. So what I'm going to do for this is we are going to have ourselves a nice deep water pump over here. Two of them should be good. So once again, it's really far away, and the storage is all the way over here, but we do require more water. What I could do is make a little off ramp from this, let them just come down here so they can actually just jump up here all the way around and then get over here. It's going to be a lot faster. So yeah, I think that's a good idea to get that going. As you can see, the water it's rising, but it's not at the pace that I would like it to. They are very busy building over here, which is awesome. And they are making good progress on this as well. So I'm quite happy about all of this being produced. They are constructing like absolute heroes and legends, which you are too. Bunch of legends. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. You are awesome and I love having you here. Okay, wonderful. I think this has been quite a successful episode. We got our new storage going. Naturally, they are eating the new eggplant rations for days. So, I mean, obviously, the kohlrabi's got shot up all the way up there as well now. So, yeah, obviously, they're still feasting on those and on the fermented mushrooms. But, I mean, honestly, I think it's looking good. We got a lot of eggplants going here. And we have the production for it going now as well. I'm thinking of adding another one of these food factories as well, which I think I will just do on this side somewhere with a farm of corn, which means we can actually work on the corn production, the corn rations as well. I think that'll be awesome to do. Naturally, that is going to be in the next episode. So I would just like to say thank you so much for tuning in again, and this has been great to come back to Timberborn. It always is. So on that note, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you legends in the next one. Bye bye.